Hi there, welcome to the last book review of 2024. Today is the last day of 2024, and I just decided why not do one more review, talk about the year, and talk about what we are hoping to see next year. So today, the book I'll be reviewing with you today is a very simple book, a book that I can just read in a few minutes, less than an hour. It is Jungle Book. This it was written by Future Illustrated Classics, and it is adapted from the Disney movie that we watched, and it's just like a simple book, talks about the story from different perspectives. So Future Illustrated Classics, they are a group of people, and they've adapted other books like Peter Pan, Oliver Twist, and so many other books. Even Gulliver's Travels has also been adapted in this by this particular company. So Jungle Book is about Mowgli. You know the story now. How he was raised by wolves and how he actually thought he was a wolf, and he used to hunt and he used to act like a wolf even though he was a man. Although in this book they showed us different perspectives to the story. They made it like a folk tale kind of book, and it was just a very simple read, a very easy read, something that I could finish in 30 to 45 minutes. And it's just about how he became a wolf, how he became part of the wolf family, even though he was a man, and then he eventually began to, something they call self-awareness. He became aware of the kind of person he was, and he realized, oh, I might not actually be from this particular clan. Maybe I'm different, because he felt the changes, and he was able to like go to the man village, as they called it in the book, and he was able to find the and he grew up. Eventually he grew up when he was young as a wolf, but in his latter years, as he grew into teenagehood, into adulthood, he started getting self-aware, and he now realized that I'm actually different from this clan. I'm not actually a wolf, and he ended up changing and going to the man village and living among people of his species. Even at the end of the book, they even said he got married. This particular book, though, but they didn't say that in the series. So that's one of the differences that this book has. This book, in this book there were lots of vocabularies used, and they were used as folk tales, but in a way, significantly, most of the words that were here, I've heard them before. And it's just a simple book. It's a book that I can read in 30 to 45 minutes. So they didn't really want to use words that were so big, like grammar that was so difficult to understand. So the use of simple words. So I didn't really, so no word really stood out for me in this book. And then in this book, one of the things I learned from this particular book was like like the advantage of being self-aware. Sometimes we can find ourselves in a situation. He grew up as a wolf. He thought he was a wolf. He lived like a wolf. He lived like a wolf. He lived in the wolf pack, and he thought he was a wolf. But as he grew older, he started seeing changes. As he discovered new things, he started seeing changes, and he started seeing, oh, I'm not actually a wolf. I might actually be different. And he was able to adapt to that change, and he was able to live among people of his species. Which is one of the lessons that comes out of this book. Sometimes we may find ourselves in a particular place that may not be for us, maybe a particular group of people or something, and like we are just not getting. Maybe there's something about us and those people that are not the same, and like we just need to find the right set of people that will work with us and bring out the best in us. So like I think that's one of the morals that you can easily get from this book. My ratings for this book is an interesting read because it's a simple book. It's just short. It's a short, simple, easy read that a book you can finish in 30 to 45 minutes, and you can just read it. Maybe you're on a bus, or you're traveling, or you're on your way back from travels, because school is resuming soon, and a lot of us are coming back from travels. So you're just on the bus or on the plane, you can just get this book. You can read it. It's a very interesting read. It's a short book, so, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're in the library, you're going book shopping, you can look out for this book, Jungle Book by Future Illustrated Classics, adapted by Disney. You can, if you're traveling, or you're just looking for something to keep you busy for the next hour, you can just read this book. You can even read more Future Illustrated Classics. If you have not read some of the original books, you can read this one. You can, at least to give you an understanding, like Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist is a very large book, but if you read the Future Illustrated Classic, they summarize it in such a way that it's simple and very easy to understand. This year, 2024, today is the last day of 2024, and this year was an amazing year for me personally. Having to hit 100 subscribers, and even earlier in the year, I went on a book, like a book convention for young people, having to, like, got asked a lot of questions, and it was just an amazing experience. And I'm hoping that 2025 will be even better experience, getting to achieve our goals, and getting more opportunities, like going on a book launch or going on another book tour. Like, I went on a book tour a few years back, and going on another book tour or going on another book launch, or having to talk about my journey. I hope 2025 brings a lot of opportunities, a lot of open doors, and I'm grateful for the amount of opportunities, and I'm also grateful for the community that I've been able to build. Many people text me, "Oh, KSB, you're doing well. Oh, when are we going to see your next book review?" I'm also grateful for the community, and I hope we get an even bigger community in 2025. And yeah, so another gift, one thing I want to point out is this book by Pastor Nike, Daily Confessionals for Our Princes. I feel like in all the gifts I've gotten this year, I think this is one of, like, the most impactful, because, like, it just finds its way to wrap around your everyday life. Like, reading the book has actually given me a lot more confidence to attend to many things, and it's a daily confessional. It just helps lift your spirits, gives you this, and it helps you to get closer to God, because you realize that sometimes what we do, we do not acknowledge God in some things that we do. But if you read this book, make it a daily habit of reading the book in the morning and reading at night before you go to bed. You find out a lot of things, like when, or sometimes a situation is coming at you and you're like, "Oh, I've read something like this before." How to stay calm, how not to be moody, how to be happy, how to be joyful, how to stay happy. This book just talks a lot, and I'm just so thankful that I was able to get the opportunity to read this book. And I think this is one of the most impactful gifts I've gotten this year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for being with me from the 1st of January 2024 to the 31st of December 2024. Hoping to see you all in 2025. Thanks for watching. If you're a big fan of the channel, if you enjoyed the video, like on the video, subscribe to the channel so we can keep on growing our community. Also, drop a comment if you think there's something you want me to do in 2025. And also, maybe next week's video, I'll drop the number of books I read. I know a lot of people are very interested to hear the number of books I've read, and I'll also talk about maybe the favorite book. I think that's the one that stood out for me as a favorite book, and we'll start a clean slate next year. So I'm hoping to see you there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in 2025. Also, don't forget that readers are leaders who are way ahead of others. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.